Greetings, programs. Pyrrh Pianissimo here, and welcome to Vintage Story on the Rusty Gears server. Happy day. It's a beautiful day outside and inside, and on the server. Looks pretty nice outside. Welcome from YouTube and Twitch today. I do need a UI here. Come on, people. There we go. Hi, Czar. Hello, Merry Day. Did you know that today is National Cheese Fondue Day? In fact, I did, and I will tell you why. My day job, one of my day jobs, I do have a planner sticker business, and I make stickers. I have like a special day stickers that I do, and yeah, National Cheese Fondue Day. So, happy National Cheese Fondue Day. You know, I don't know if we have any cheese on the server. Gran made some cheese and gave me some, but I think I have eaten it already. Pretty sure I have. Let's double check. They don't have cheese fondue, but that would be cool. So at least have a little piece of cheese. Let's see what we got. I have vinegar. I have soy milk, red currant syrup, white currant syrup, a little bit of cranberry wine there. Whoops. That would be no cheese. No cheese. No cheese for me. We do have a bowl of pasta with noodles, red meat, chopped onions, and olive oil. Alright. Let's go raid Crafty's kitchen. She is on vacation, and I am very envious. She is visiting Joel Salatin at Polyface Farms tomorrow. So that is totally amazing. He is the man when it comes to self-sustaining chicken flocks and other types of livestock. For the cook, love Punk. Aww. Oh, we gave her a bunch of rot. Whoops. I probably just didn't get a chance to eat it. Because she's been gone for a couple of days. Let's see. We have syrup-covered fruit bread. 12% spoiled chopped turnip. Spoiled turnips? Yeah, yum. We have gozanaki. Peanut, honey, and salt. 10 days. Years. Okay, we won't need to eat those. 194, 196. I guess we could eat some cooked chopped turnip. Yep. Don't like to have food go to waste. But candy definitely keeps us fed. 15 days. Okay, so all of the gozanaki is about to expire. Alright, when we get done with the turnips, we'll come in and have some gozanaki. What is our nutrition like? Not like it matters right now. Dairy, yes, low on dairy, but we don't have any cheese here at Spawn, so. Sunflower porridge with mashed black currants, fresh for 14 hours. Ouch. Maybe I'll eat some spoiling porridge. Who knows? If you drink milk, that's kind of like cheese fondue because it's wet in milk. Okay. Well, how about some soy milk? Oh, wait. Cottage cheese. We have just found the answer to all of life's problems. Uh-huh. Oh, that's soy milk. I'll put the soy milk away. Cottage cheese. All right. We're gonna ingredient 4. No. Cottage cheese. Created by mixing. Alright. So basically you make the cottage cheese, you can't use it in anything. But we are going to eat it. Cool. Alright. We'll just like blend it up and into a smoothie. That's kind of like poor man's fondue. I like cottage cheese in my ranch dressing for a vegetable dip. Woohoo! Okay, so we got some cheese and our spoiled turnips. It's like I have a stomach of iron. What can I say? Okay. So what we're doing today, just turn the belt on, is we're trying to finish up this root. Oh my gosh, I'm starting early. We are going to try to finish up this roof. All right. So the first thing I needed to do was kind of fix up these little edges here. But we're going to go make both sides matchy. We're going to do that and that. Do you and you, and then put one right there. Yeah. All right. So we have a big event coming up May 4th. Quentin is going to show up and teach us about how to use his mod a little better. He's the creator of QP Tools, which is a fancy dancy chiseling mod. And I admit that I can use all the training I can get on QP Tools. I used it a little bit when I made Shino's catapults. So I got to be a little more familiar with it. But hey, we're going to have the master himself teach us all about it. And so it's May the 4th, so it's going to be Star Wars themed. That's going to be really cool. Thank you, Czar. I actually quite like it. You can tell it's just kind of left off. I think, all of the... Oh my goodness. I have to chop some of this stuff down too. I wonder, does my axe have enough oomph on it? Hey, Punk's back, so he can make some tools for me again. He's such a sweetheart. I mean, he doesn't have to, obviously, but he's the one that keeps me supplied, it seems like, and all of these awesome steel tools. I have to tell him that I'm still using the tools he made me, I think. Yay! Okay. That'll help. Oh my gosh, I missed a couple. How? That's terrible. Come on. I'm sure glad I have this angel belt. Sure makes things a lot easier. Alright. I guess we should collect some wood and take it over to the community center. Probably need to make some charcoal at some point. This will definitely give us some. Listen to all that wood. Yeah, we got a lot of landscaping that we need to do. I can't believe how much wood these trees drop. It's just... I'm still picking it up. I can't believe I have that much room in my inventory. Oh, look, fish. Well, that's good to know that they'll spawn in that little bit of water. Okay, I'm not going to worry about cleaning the trunk up right now. Let's just get all of the fiddly bits up. There we go. Whoa. Alright, let's drop this stuff off in the community center and come back and get to work. Can I sneak in the back? No, I blocked it off. I have blocked it off. Room. Oh. Turn the belt off. Let me in. Alright. Where should I put all this wood? That's full. Pine, maple, birch, redwood. Oh yeah. There you go. Oh, some redwood. Dude. Alright. Nice. Alright. There we go. Yep, feeling lots better. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming more than 3 times a week right now. I'm going to reserve the other days. What I did yesterday was I did a little bit of streaming on my Discord channel. Just invited everybody into voice, and we just had a little chit chat. So it was kind of nice. You know, it's just very informal. No music, nothing special. I had my pressure canner going, so I had to get up and do stuff. But we worked a little bit on making a tower on the Minecraft LDS gamer server. The Moroni is the name of the server. Very cool. Okay. So I think I'm going to still reserve those days for my off days for, let's see. Stream of consciousness here. Try to get back into video editing, but when I don't, well, shoot, maybe I'll even live stream some video editing. Who knows? Sometimes. Depends on what I'm editing. There we go. I think that's how I want that. But if I don't, then we'll just, I don't know, goof off on something a little more informally. I will still be streaming Vintage Story every Thursday and Saturday for sure. All right. No, actually, I think... Did I do that wrong? No, I guess I didn't. If I just want to go up here and scoop it around, right? Still have my planks. There we go. All right. Well, I hope it's fun. You know. Certainly hope it's fun. I'm looking forward to spending some time getting some things adjusted. Gonna get a different chat bot. Well, the more advanced chatbot. I'm just using something very simple right now. The more advanced one, so I can have my little sound alerts and stuff. Because I'm big on movie quotes, and I'm always doing movie quotes, and it'd be cool to have my little GIFs ready to go, you know what I mean? So that, and then the Minecraft participation, the viewer participation Minecraft, where you can not just make sounds activate, but you can actually make stuff appear and disappear in my inventory and make mobs appear and disappear. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Now I don't know, I've got some like in-game Minecraft challenges set up that I'll be doing, but what I don't know is like, should I offer something like I have to actually try to complete this challenge with, you know, either everybody's participation, either helping me or hindering me. And if I don't do it, like I have to do something else. And I'm not sure what that would be. That's what I can't decide on, what would be interesting. Oh. Let me see. I guess I can just keep going. Let's take you out. And go down here. Yeah, let's go all the way. I don't know how much people are going to be looking up inside, but you never know. And you should include some from the Emperor's New Groove and Megamind. I have not watched Megamind. Trying to think. I have, oh gosh, I haven't. It hasn't been too long since I've watched Emperor's New Groove. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some good movie quotes from it. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to go across this way. And like this, I think. There we go. Yep, you have to tell me some of your favorite quotes. I may have to watch it again. I've not watched. I don't think we've watched Megamind ever. Let's see. I don't know why. There's a couple of good ones from Emperor's New Groove. I just can't think of them right now. Okay. Alright, let's go down on this side, and then I'll try to figure out what's going on with the rest of it. Because I got to put these... I don't know. What do you even call them? The stone strips on there. But yeah, that's the goal today. We'll at least get this roof done, and we'll finish the floor. Get it ready to do some interiors. I don't think I have all of the glass I need. I don't think I went all the way over, did I? I did. Then we do this. I think that's one of them right there. I think one of them goes right in the middle of the roof too. There we go. Phineas and Ferb. Have you watched Phineas and Ferb? Talking a polka dot spot over there. So now another one I have not seen. That's alright. There's a lot of old school movies that I quote. But yeah, I'll have to watch Emperor's New Groove again just to see if we can pull some quotes out of there, because I don't think I have any that I have saved in my little archive that I've created. Okay. Looks like we're missing a piece over here. Come on, back up. There we go. Hey, Crafty, how's it going? Good morning, Andy and Cut Paper. Nice to see you guys. Wow. All the crowds coming in. Crafty, I am so envious of your visit with Joel Salatin. That's Polyface Farm is like, that's awesome. Yes, I'm a fangirl. Definitely a huge influence on my farm for sure. All right. So let's pull you guys up and you guys up and you. Hi, Civil Rogue 6. Welcome to the stream. We're having a good time today. We're building on the chapel. If you can't tell, we're going to try to get this roof finished. Oh, you guys, look. Oh, y'all are here. Look, Sid did my bell for me. Isn't that nice? And look at these cute little guys that he did too. They're little mini gargoyles. Aren't they adorable? Anyway, I thought that was really amazing and very sweet of him. The man has too much time on his hands, but you know, I will reap the benefits. I really love what he's done for me. Thank you, Sid. All right. Let's see. Thank you guys for the compliments. All right. But no, it's starting to look good. We're gonna get this roof finished. I think I've got everything put aside to make the rest of the spires too, including an extra chisel. So we'll see how that goes. And he left me some ebony too. I believe it was Sid that left me the ebony. So if that was indeed Sid, thank you again. I think we're going to go all the way across now, at least for this section of the roof until we get to this part. Oop. Got to clean up our trash. Can't let anything go to waste. Hey, Crafty, because it's National Cheese Fondue Day, I found the cottage cheese That's the closest thing we could get to. So I'm going to eat the cottage cheese, and I have some rotting turnips that I'm going to eat too. So appreciate you keeping us all fed. And Punk left you a gift, and I think it was right after you left. So it's all like, it's basically a chest full of rot now. But thanks to Punk for thinking of all of us. Oh, and I'm going to guess Shino left the watcher, or I don't know who's making the watchers. So, all right. So thank you to whomever left the watcher. He keeps mobs away, and they like to spawn right down here. So, all right. We have to I don't know if we can name him. That would be cool. Like name him the preacher or something. Preacher of the House of Dodo or something. I don't know. Church of Dodo. All right, so we were going, we were taking some stairs and just doing this section here. Like that. We'll just do each side, keep them even. And because that's where that next, whatever it is going to go. Yes, my very technical architecture-y language. Might have been Shino with the ebony. I never played this game before. What's the chapel for? It's just a build. It's just a build. This is our spawn area. And we've created a harbor and a little mini city. I expected it to go back like 3 times this far so people could just, make a creative build here, but that's okay. So there's the wall and our little community center and the docks. And I'm building a chapel just because it's neat looking. That's all. And then this will come up. This will all be city, so it'll all be stone. And it'll come up one more level to the level of the the wall here, and we'll set aside this big section here for a castle. And I don't know how to do it yet, but we'll see if we can make it a server thing, maybe in the summer when things start slowing down and everybody's I'm kind of done with my own builds or whatever. Maybe the fall. It may be this fall, and maybe we can just pick on trying to build a really cool castle over the following few months. So, but anyway, chapel. There's my old bell. He actually put the old bell down here for me. I put it up there. Figured someone could chisel it, but he left my clapper in, so I guess that's still my clapper down in there. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, back to work. Get distracted by looking at everybody's really cool things. Let's see. It's a nice build for spawn. Oh, it might have been Shino with the ebony. Yeah, well, I got to figure out who does what so I can thank them. I need to also program my Discord with certain people's channels so I can let you know how to find them. Ooh, that's too far, isn't it? Well, that's supposed to be there. There we go. Oh, no, we want to keep that slab there. Plank, whatever it is, plank. Spotty internet, but I hear you, no problem. This is Crafty, so I'll just watch and listen. Thank you, Crafty. Definitely appreciate you hanging out, being here, and especially since you're on vacation. I mean, hey. It's a nice build for spawn. This is Andy talking about the chapel. Plus, we don't have a chapel on the server. Yeah. I saw Sid's video lately. He left it. Oh, thank you, Cut Paper. So Sid left the ebony and the or the watcher, or both. Civil Rogue. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah. It I don't know. It's just an idea right now, and we're not going to hold anybody to it or anything. But when things start slowing down and we get kind of then maybe it's something that we can bring everybody together. And I have no idea with, you know, doing a community build of one building, I have no idea how we would work that at all. But if anybody has any suggestions, you know, hey, let me know. But there's got to be something that we could all, you know, get together and build other than like a city with everybody's individual buildings. Well, certainly people have helped me with this. I mean, Sid most definitely has helped me gather things and flatten things, and has obviously done my bell. And the little gargoyles, I can't get over how cute those are. That's just really adorable. We can each take a floor. Maybe. That's ideas breed creation later on. Yeah. So, something to keep us from getting too bored when things start slowing down. But so far, people are still going, and it's just, we have some really amazing builders and some new people this season as well. And just things are, I mean, just even in the distance, look how gorgeous everything is. You know, just look at this. There's a little Andy's thing peeking out there. That's just amazing, you know. All right, beep. Let's pull all these. Oh, come on, stairs. All right. My ode to, come on, National Cheese Fondue today. Fondue Day today. Gobbling down a little bit of cottage cheese. It's cultured cottage cheese. So now we have 3 cool empty bottles. Boop. And of course, topping them off with a little bit of mushy chopped turnip, charred turnip. Everybody could have one wing, or someone could work on a courtyard or something, or kitchens and nights training ground. Yeah, okay, that's an idea. We have a nice new Pirates Cove as a new area as well. It's going to be a fun build. Oh, cool. Well, that's neat. I'm going to have to catch up on some videos. I've had no time. Obviously, I've been streaming at night and just chores during the day. Yesterday was quail freezer camp. Although I should call it pressure cooker camp, because that's where they went. I did make something new. I did lots of little like half pint jars and just put 1 quail in each one, with a couple of bits of hot sauce in some of them, which I really like. And this time, some of them I put some barbecue sauce in them. So I had little quail snack packs, right? So I don't have to make a meal out of them for somebody or for the family. I just pop one open and just eat the whole thing. And good for a late night snack. It's good in protein and everything. And man, I popped open one of the barbecue sauce ones last night after everything was done cooking, and I put them all away. It was so good. I drank all the broth out of it too. Really yummy. Really yummy. So, quail snack packs. I thought maybe I haven't been into bacon for the last couple of years. I don't know why. I don't know what's happened, but I thought, and people love their quail with bacon, so I thought I would make some bacon snack packs too. You can get there through the first ship closest to the community center. There's a TL in the lower deck. Cool. My favorite, I think, Czar, is the quail with the hot sauce in it. Quite tasty, especially when I have extra legs that didn't fit in my jars. I make pint jars that I can put 4 breasts in a pint jar. I'm gonna have to go get more stairs. And then I use 2 pint jars once they're cooked and everything put on the shelf. I'll take 2 pint jars and I'll debone everything, and then I end up with 1 pint jar completely packed full of shredded quail. So it's a pound basically. Maybe slightly more, because if you really pack it in, it'll fit in the jar. So those I don't do flavored, but yeah, my little snack packs. But anyway, when I make that, I can't put the legs in there. So I'll make separate jars of legs and just put hot sauce in them. That's, yeah. Snack for the cook. Really yummy stuff. Okay. Planks and stairs. Yeah, I got lots of stairs left. Give me all of the stairs. So there's even more in there. I'm gonna do lots of roofing, so just give me all the stairs. Oh, we're looking for traders at some point soon. Did we miss them? Oh my goodness, we missed them. Well, I don't know if I'm still going to be on when they're here next. Bummer. Alright. I'm looking for glass traders and stuff. But again, I still have a lot of stuff to build glass out of. I could make my own. Alright. Yep. Starting to shape up. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, tea of choice today is still my morning tea, which I didn't drink this morning, so I'm drinking this evening. That's my hibiscus tea with some strawberry in it. Yep. Gotta help the throat. Okay. Let's do one more level here. Off to sleep. Okay. Thanks, Andy, for popping by. You have a good sleep. Yeah, he's on UK time. So definitely Betty bye for him. My cousin took a glass blowing class in high school once. I was super jealous. Are traders like villagers? Yes, the traders are like villagers, except they don't spawn in villages here. They have, in fact, where do I have a glass trader? Let's see. There's a TL to pottery trader. Commodities. I think there's a glass trader over here somewhere. And since I have this angel belt, we can get there really quickly. I know there's one like way over here. Commodities. Survival. Okay, the glass trader's like way down here. Clothing. Did I say way down here? I meant way down here. There's the glass trader. Let's pin him. Let's go visit the glass trader. Oh, let's turn a map on. Boop. Do I have my money on me? I do. Let's finish this little piece up and then we'll go visit the glass trader. But yeah, you saw all the little trading huts around here. They spawn in those little huts or those little wagons. But that's a mod that I have that you can set out food for them and you can get a trader to come visit you. I don't know who wrote the mod, but I really like it. It is very cool because I like to do trading and make gears that way. That's the monetary system on Vintage Story. And having them just pop into my house every couple of days, that's very cool. That's very cool. I don't even have to go anywhere. All right. Now, I think we are going all the way, excuse me, all the way to the peak here. Sorry about that. Okay. Still fighting a cough as per usual. I really love the look of this walnut. Very cool. So we're just going to go right to here. Oop, oop. Alright. So what other interesting things have happened here? Yeah, we suffered a loss in our pet family. It had she was only 5. Lost our little mini kitty, our little 6-pound. She was 6. She just barely 6 though. So not very old really in kitty years. Adult, but still. And she was very small. She was only 6 pounds. She was a blue cream. Very pretty. Little purple nose and purple pads. And she wasn't a very cuddly kitty. She, kind of a... Oh, do I want to do that? Yeah, she kind of did her own thing, but she was friendly always, and she wouldn't fight you picking her up. She just, meh, it's not her thing. She loved the brush. Oh my goodness, you'd get the brush out, and she would just absolutely go nuts while you were holding that brush. Her face was sensitive. Her whiskers were really sensitive, so we had a wide bowl, water bowl, so she wouldn't, you know, you do that for kitties who have sensitive whiskers. And she would still take her paw and pull the food out anyway. But just very, very suddenly, over the course of about a week, she lost all of her weight and was painfully skinny. And it turns out that she had suffered kidney failure. So, doesn't look like that she got into anything because there was no recovering from it because antibiotics didn't help or anything. And we couldn't find anything here. Of course, we have numerous cats, and she was not one to chew on anything. So it would be someone else that had gotten sick. So, but yeah, this still couldn't find anything that she might have gotten into. So it was just a defect. Apparently, now I knew in a lot of domestic cats, it's genetic. There's a heart defect. And normally with a heart defect, it's like they're fine, they're thin, and they keel over and they're gone. And it's like, I didn't know anything was wrong. You don't until just all of a sudden their heart gives out. And this, I guess there's something similar with kidney, either cancer or other kidney.
Yeah, they said he was pretty sure it was.
Yeah, which is basically cancer. Yeah, she was a sweet kitty. Well, that's what I mean. But so it's apparently another common genetic defect in like domestic house kitties in the States, which is kind of interesting. I've had a lot of the times when older cats, they get old, and that's one of the first things that can go is their kidneys. And I've tried to nurse older cats back from kidney failure, and it's just a painful process, and I'm not going to do that again. It's not something that I wanted to do. And she was clearly not recovering. Her body temperature, now kitties' body temperatures are normally about 101 degrees, and her body temperature was 95 degrees because she didn't have any blood. Her body was shutting down, and the kidney failure. So it's interesting how that works. I need polished stone. Anyway, so the vet, just to make sure that it was not acute, that it was a chronic kidney thing, he gave her fluids and antibiotics, but it just couldn't bring her back. So we said goodbye yesterday, and it was very sad. The first time my kids have had to experience that kind of thing too. And we've not when you're this age, and someone that we have, a kitty we've known since, you know, they were a baby. And that's true, but I don't know if you ever held one.
No, I held her.
Like I said. So this was kind of newish. Yeah, that's nice. Our vet actually has a room specifically for that purpose, for families to say goodbye. So it was very sweet. Very sweet. And our vet is a newer vet to us, because the vet that used to be in the building retired. But yeah, he did a really good job. So Yeah, it was her time. But anyway, Easter was a very cute kitty and very sweet. And yep, I'm gonna miss her. I think her mommy, basically our kitties all kind of, except for Sage and Eve, which are the two youngest. But they don't really associate with each other. Hal and Phil used to play a little bit. Oh, do they? So other than Eve and Sage, who like to sleep together and play together all the time and everything, every once in a while, Easter's mommy, whom we have, is would pin her down every couple of weeks and wash her face. And she's like, Mom, you know, it's really cute. She wouldn't scream. She'd just like put up with it. It was very cute. She put up with it like she put up with us petting her and stuff, or picking her up. But no, so that was kind of a little bit of a traumatic experience. So we went to the candy store, and yeah, I know. Yes, and they all got like a pound of candy or pound and a half, whatever. It was really kind of cool. And their little sign, I loved this. Oh gosh, I did that wrong, didn't I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. That's fine. The sign on the candy store said "Life happens," and that's why there's candy, or candy makes it better, or something. I was like, well, yeah, that's why we're here. So, but no, we give our kitties very good lives. So, and it was very quick because I wasn't going to make her hang on and suffer. So, all right. I guess we need to kind of do the exact same thing going up on this side as well, and then connect them with this. Yeah. Have a drink first. Thank you, Czar. Yeah, she was a very, very great cat. Put it that way. Running out of tea, and I didn't have any water with me. I gotta go make it for 15 more minutes before I go make some more. Let's see. So let's just... That would be here. Well, that looks silly. We should have more polished blocks. If not, we can cut some more. Thanks to Sid's quarrying that he did. Alright, here we go. Boop. Alright. Okay, cut paper. Did you say that Sid left the ebony and the watcher? I don't remember. I'll make sure that I thank him again online. I already thanked him for the bell and the gargoyles. I had asked him if he left the gargoyles. But he'd actually left a message that said that he did. I was like, oh, okay, now I get it. Little flying friends, I think is what he said. And I just read right past it. Didn't even notice. But yeah, I want to make sure that if he did not put one of those down, that I track down and thank the proper person. But he has really been such a big help in leveling areas, and, you know, quarrying out areas, and then donating stone and supplies and stuff. And of course, the chain, I didn't even ask. I just snitched it from him. I grabbed one of his chains and copied it. So he's a good sport. He's a good sport. And then he chiseled the bell. If you came in late and didn't see that, he chiseled his bell for me. He used my clapper, I think. He might have adjusted that a little too. So very cool. And these cute little guys. They're cute little guys. Very cute. Okay. Let's eat some more turnips. I don't know if I cooked them in a pot, if it would lessen the spoil rate. I don't know. And I don't know if I can even put non-vanilla food in this pot. I can. It doesn't say that it's going to make anything. Let's go inside and see if we can. And let's check for polished stone first. No, 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 no. 216, 210. Oh, I've got some in there. Let's get a polisher. Got some inside the chapel, I think, still. Legendary copper finishing chisel. Yes. All right. Let's see if we can make Candy's chopped charred turnips into a stew. Just to see if we can. She's got some porridge in there we can eat too. Okay. Oop. Nope. Doesn't make anything. That's alright. We will munch these and have some porridge later. In fact, we'll just... no, because it was starting to expire. We'll go down and get it after we're finished with this. Halite. Nice. More andesite. Alright. I'm pretty sure we still had some slabs in here. I think I put all the little ones in here. Yeah. Look at that. Polished stone right off of here. Man, I love this mod. I'm not sure about the ebony, but the watcher I remember. Okay, so Sid left the watcher. Oh, I know he did the bell. That was very obvious that he did the bell. In fact, he left a note. Look. Hope you like the new one, Sid. And he dumped the old one right in the middle. I was like, okay, thanks. Just joined cute gargoyles and the bell looks much more finished. Yes, yes, we can thank Sid for that. Now if you could ring and get a few dozen drifters doing their praying animation in the chapel. Oh man. I don't know what they need to do in Vintage Story is give you the ability to possess mobs. And so that way I could have some people possess some drifters or become a drifter and then just spawn in here and do the animation while we do a film. That'd be kind of cute. All right. I guess that's a suggestion. If you don't have the ability to do that, we need to make the suggestion to do it. So we can spawn in drifters, have people possess them, and then do some filming. All right. I think I did this in the right spot. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't make this too short, did I? I don't think so. Oh, we got windows to put in there too. All right, everybody out. That's what bells do in this game, right? Oh, ring the bell. Okay. I don't know. Are there actual... I have no idea if that's what bells actually do. Oh, the real bells. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, the bells are a nasty creature indeed. But no, I actually did not realize that the drifters actually bend down to him. Alright. Thought they were busy trying to eat my face. I never really noticed if they did any animation with them. I mean, in regards to the bell, I know I've seen them do the animation before. There we go. That's in the proper spot. Right? Yeah, that's better. Doop. All right. I think, is that it? Ah, yes, that's it. And then we'll carve this, the little outcroppings. And then we'll get to work on the chiseling of the spires. And there we are. All right. We can do these little by little on both sides, actually. And then we'll connect these two, I think, before we do the spires. I think we can get all of these done on both little strips here before I take a break. Why are bells a nasty creature? Do they sound bad? Yes. They have a very loud alarm sound that, like a siren, and they ring, and it's almost like a combination of a... Imagine being in the middle of a firehouse when there are sirens and the bells go off. It's really, really loud, and what they do is they're basically a mob spawner. They summon creatures, the drifters and the locusts, and it's really, when you hear one go off and then the mob starts spawning around you, yeah, and they're hard to kill. You hit them and they go clang, clang, clang. It's like one of the loudest mobs in this game, and very frightening and very irritating. I had one, oh my goodness, on the Aura Fury, the Ancient Paths server. I lived through a teleporter quite a ways away. It was like beyond the southern border on the equator. So it was very, really far south. And the second jump, you had to go down, and at my place, it was really close to the surface. What I did was I made a graveyard out of it. And on the other side, where you came through, I made a little mausoleum, and then you came down, and I had a bell that spawned down there. And so you would go through there, and you'd see these gravestones and little, I had little crypts down underneath. I had little crypts along the side, and it was just frightening. You couldn't stay. I just said, beware of Bell or something like that. Or you know, the place is haunted. I don't even remember, but a sign there. It's like, don't linger. You know, don't tarry, or you might stay here forever. And you get down there, and all of a sudden you hear this bell going, ring, ring. Man, Tells created the Bricklayers mod, the one with the really colorful glass and the different colored ceramics and stuff. And he's not a big adventurer. He's more of he's like a creative soul, right? So he was not really big on the survival aspect of the server, but he came to visit me, and it scared him to death. Oh man, we had some good times. Okay. So yes, bells are fairly dangerous. And as of this version, I don't know about 1.21 or 1.20. As of this version, I think it's the most dangerous mob in the game. I don't know. I guess you could say it's the most dangerous because it doesn't attack you directly, but it summons mobs, and it summons those sawblade locusts, which are like very dangerous. And those, depending on how deep it is, you get those nightmare drifters, and yeah, it can be pretty nasty. All right, we got about 5 minutes. Just hope the church bells make a nicer sound than the cave bells. Yeah, I mean, too bad we can't program something to make a bell. That would be very cool. All right. So basically, we just need to connect these. Yep, starting to look better. Nice. All right. Let's do you. Was that? Okay, that's the bell out of the corner of my eye. I thought maybe there was a drifter down there. No way. And let's get you in there. You forgot to chisel a block. Ooh, where? I guess if I look at it from the side, I'll be able to see it, right? I did. Thank you. Did I get all of these guys? I got all of these guys. There we go. Thank you, Czar. All right. So the plan is, I don't know if I'll stream in Discord tomorrow or not. If you are not a member of Discord, home of chicks in skirts, for sure, for sure. We're getting a nice little community going. So if you type !Discord in the chat, it should give you the address. If I have time, I may stream in the Discord a little bit. We can all have a little chat tomorrow night. If I can, it's going to be kind of a busy day. Got taxes and stuff to do. It's just going to be one tax form and then an extension. I won't be doing my business taxes quite yet, but you know, it's got to be done. And I got bird chores to do, and my kitchen's a mess from processing yesterday because, you know, of course we had the kitty emergency and everything and different things going on. So yeah, got some catching up to do. Don't like to let it get too far behind. I like to say it's easier to keep up rather than catch up, but I have got so much catch up to do right now. I can't let it get farther. So, but hopefully we have at least a couple hours tomorrow night. We'll goof around on the Discord. It's really informal, so I don't normally have any music or anything, and I have to get up and take care of stuff every once in a while. But
And there's always kids in the background.
you kids are in the background even on my live stream. It's supposed to be a little more professional, but hey, you know, can't get rid of the kids. Just when they're starting to get interesting, right? It's old Indiana Jones quote. You left. Well, you know, you left just as you were getting interesting. There we go. So that'll be fun. Yeah, we just sit around and have a little chat. We talked about anything and everything yesterday. About careers in college and a couple of stories of wisdom teeth and kitties, and a couple of making fun of Poet because he made a mess of the Minecraft base. Like it's like playing with my son. What have you been doing? I have to go around and fix it all. It's kind of funny. He knows he's guilty. But he made a cute little pond with some little koi fish in it, so it looks pretty cool. We're making a Japanese village on the LDS Gamers Moroni Minecraft server.
I love koi fish. They're so cute. We saw some at the aquarium.
At the aquarium, yeah, they had a lot of
They had
in that koi pond there at the aquarium. Hello, chicken.
Yeah. And then they had the moon jellies. I have been drawing moon jellies all day.
Yeah, Polka Dot Spot has been drawing jellyfish and starfish and things over the last couple of days. She's gonna make some stickers out of them. They look really, really cool. So, yeah. Once they're done, maybe I should put some links to some merch in the Discord. They're cats. They got to tear something up about this time. Actually, you guys are starting early. Normally it's 11 o'clock or like the midnight rodeo is what we call them, the kitty rodeo. People people will come over to like sleep on the couch or something. We had some friends. We've done orphan kitten rescue a lot. And at one point, well, we've had more, but at this point, I think we had 16 to 21 kittens. And
Oh, goodness.
they were just about like 12 to 16 weeks old. Just to get to where the adoption center and just adoption time and just where they're like really wild and crazy.
That's the zoomies.
The zoomies. And
all the energy.
Wesley, your Uncle Wesley and his daughter came over and we were I think we were playing Dungeons and Dragons or something. And he said, yes, I play Dungeons and Dragons too. I'm a definite gamer nerd. So they're like, it was late. And I said, can we spend the night? I was like, yeah, absolutely, sure. But I don't think you're going to want to. This is why. I said, because the kitten rodeo starts at about 1 a.m. It was that point. It was like 1 a.m. every time. And they're like, nah, we can handle it. We have kittens. We know how it is. So I was like,
not this many.
Okay, you're taking your life in your own hands. 1 a.m. the kitten rodeo starts. And I'll be darned if they didn't get up and drive home that late. They told me the next day they started in, and it was like, oh my gosh.
Cats everywhere.
Yes, it was quite fun. It just can't handle the kitten rodeo.
No, the quail do the same thing. It's like 3
Party all night. Oh, they start a crow off like at 2 a.m. If you're lucky, the kids stick around after they get interesting. Yeah, I'm hoping to have a...
Hey, we're already interesting.
I know, but we were hoping that you stay. Just getting to where you're actually productive and useful now.
Look at those pretty bellies.
Yeah, we have... How old are these guys? 3 weeks now?
About 3.
Almost 3, yeah, because I think the quail are 2.
The baby quail are not even 1 week. They're like 5 days.
It's Thursday. They're about a week old. Most of them were born Thursday, and then we had one bonus baby.
That's true.
On Saturday, which was really weird.
No, it was Friday. We had one on Friday.
Oh, okay. It was just one day later? I thought it was 2 days. I was like,
No,
wow.
it was on Friday.
So, yeah, so we got baby chickens and baby quail right now. All right. I am in need of a quick health break.
Over 50 babies total.
Yeah. Yeah, in combination of the chickens and quail. All right. So we're going to stare at the bell a little bit and our cute little gargoyles. I am going to take a quick health break. For those of you who are new or don't know, I am a very big proponent of getting up every hour because I've been working on computers and such my entire life. You get up every hour, you stretch and get a drink and whatever. I'm going to do so now. So I suggest you do the same if you haven't been up and walking around. I will see you in about 5 minutes. And we're back. All right, and okay, so Fluffy's still outside. Great. So Fluffy is Easter's mom. She's the only one that might miss her a little bit. Yeah, I think she was kind of looking for her earlier, but she hasn't really stressed out and started calling for her. But I don't think we're going to have any big upsets in our kitty world, in the kitties world. Let's see. Yeah, and right as I got up, this is supposed to be a break where I stand up and stretch, and Feisty, who was Easter's aunt, actually, Fluffy's sister, likes to sit on my husband's computer every once in a while, and she sits and she steps right on the power button. I don't know who built this thing, and I didn't even think about it when I bought it, but the power button is on the very top of the tower, and she's got these, lead feet. She's like 7 pounds, maybe. She's a really tiny kitty, but she's definitely got... Yes, 15 pounds on each foot. So she turned it off, so I had to spend half of my break actually getting that back up because that's where my chats are. So, Tailspinner Games. If you're watching from my treadmill, that's amazing. Yeah, that's awesome for sure. Good use of your time, I think. And I appreciate you watching me while you're doing it too. That's cool. Good opportunity to refill the water jar. Yep, that's another thing I always get. I got myself some ice water. I don't think I want some tea yet. I'll have some tea before I retire. Seriously though, the health breaks and the background kids and pets and poultry are all awesome. Being able to balance gaming in real life well is a rare skill and a great thing to model for the youngins. I don't know if you've heard the story, but yeah, from experience, I do know what it's like. Now, I started gaming back when Gary Gygax created Dungeons and Dragons, and I played a lot of tabletops, and then, of course, when video games first came out, all of the text-based video games like Adventure was like the first one, and Zork, and a lot of them that Scott Adams made. I played all the little text games. And then MUDs, when they came online, that's multi-user dungeon. It was all text-based, but it was multi-user, kind of like we are here, except it wasn't graphics-based. So later on, in the late 90s, late 90s, I made a living, basically, playing games. I played EverQuest and would sell things, online for money. This was before the pay-to-play games and stuff. I would power level characters. I would sell Dragon Treasure. I would auction stuff on eBay and things. And that's actually how I met my husband. The only character I ever bought. I was always selling stuff, but I thought, well, maybe I'll expand my business, and I bought an account that already had a character halfway developed on a different server than I was on, and that's how I met him. But no, I spent basically all my time playing games. I mean, I worked, and then when I started making money with the video games, when I moved to Georgia, actually it was before I moved to Georgia, I basically making money online and playing video games and stuff, and I didn't have a balance. And I kid you not, 15 years, okay? 15 years of my life wasted, no real development, improvement, anything. And I've always been big on self-improvement. I was a Zig Ziglar fan. I was a teeny weeny little entrepreneur, right? So yeah, I'm just running my own business, but I'm still playing games the whole time. 15 years. And then I realized when I had some young missionaries on my couch, 18 years old, from our church. Basically, missionaries come to visit. We would feed them, every month. I had them sitting on my couch, and I realized, you know what? I am old enough to be his mom. And I thought, I think it's time that instead of putting everything off, it's time I got my butt in gear and started improving some things and appreciating real life more, and actually improving myself and doing something with my life. So I kid you not, I wasted a good 15 years of my life without balance on video games. So I try to be an advocate for, not putting the wrong block underneath the roof. I try to be an advocate for not wasting time. Obviously you play games because you enjoy them, and I try to play with my family when I can, but I also make sure that I have got my responsibilities done and that I'm doing, you know, because I can't take it to heaven with me, right? It's a cool church and all, but it's not going, it's not saving my spiritual soul. So I'm a big advocate for not wasting all of your time on the video game. Shouldn't happen. All right. I was lucky that my health didn't decline. I was already a proponent of making sure that you get up and move. And yes, I'm almost a senior citizen. And I don't have back problems. I don't have carpal tunnel, amazingly enough. I don't have any of those problems because I make sure that my posture is correct and all of that. All right. But doesn't mean that I didn't have some serious, you know, other stuff not going on in my life. So that's why my kids are young enough to be my grandkids. But it is what it is. They have a mature mom, and everybody that's my age has all of their kids. If they may have a bonus baby that's younger, all the rest of their kids are graduating high school or in college, have kids of their own. Yeah, so I don't really fit in with anybody. And then the people I hang out with, that I try to hang out with, they're all, you know, the parents of kids that have the same ages as my kids. They're all a generation younger, and I guess I don't have anything to offer them, you know. I'm a bit of a loner sometimes when it comes to the homeschool get-togethers, a chit-chat once in a while with somebody, but, you know, they have their little cliques, and I guess kind of off on my own. Whatever. It is what it is. All right, we need to get some spires going. But we need to put a wall in here and a couple of windows. And then I think we're done with the outside. We can work on interiors on Saturday. That would be cool. Colossal Cave. I can't see because that stupid heart emoji on top of the YouTube chat. That was one of my first game experiences. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Yep, I do. In fact, part of that balance and that encouragement to be productive and work on yourself and stuff, it's kind of a thing. It's kind of like my day job, so to speak. I don't know. That's right. This needs to change because there's no thingy-mabob here. In the planners and productivity world, where they make the stickers for the planners and stuff, I do a lot of classes on goal setting and training and things like that. I thought it would be fun to try to maybe encourage some of you all my gamer friends to maybe do some, you know, challenges and things like that. So we'll see how that works. I'm not really exactly sure how to integrate that with the gamer community, but something I'll work on. Yeah, okay, so it's that side. Oh my gosh, I don't even have a window in here yet. I think I have the window on the other side, don't I? I don't. What a dork I am. All right. So we definitely don't have enough glass to do this. I don't think that's chiseled. There we go. I think I got it in the right spot. We'll back up and take a look. Oh, we were going to go visit the glass maker. Right. All right, I think that window's in the right spot. Let's cut the other one, and then we will go visit the glass dude. Visit the glass dude. Alright, window schmindo. There we go. That's already chiseled. I think I got that at the right height. Right? Ah! Okay. Oh, that one's not chiseled. But I need the kibbles. I should probably just cut them out and not care about it. Yeah. Look, big holes in my building. All right, we have the glassmaker pinned. Let's eat. All right. No, hey, definitely if you're not in the Discord, you want to take exclamation Discord, give you the channel and pop over there. You'll have to basically apply, and once you're approved, you'll be able to see all the rest of the channels, including our chicks and skirts. And oh, that's right, I can speed up. There we go. Woo! There's She Knows. Oh my gosh, that's looking really cool. Yeah. Not gonna do, we're just gonna do flyovers. There's Odd Ape's place. Very neat. Alright. And then She Knows place. Wow, what's over here? Okay. I don't think anybody has anything down here. We're going so fast the land isn't even regenerating. No, let's get this done and see if there's any interesting glass. Ooh, we'll have to go back and get some food too. I didn't bring my go homey quickie thing. Bummer. Okay, I still have some food. I have a little rune, another mod that's installed. That's cool. Look at this formation here. Whee! Oh! We missed it. Okay, so this is what we have for traders. I made a fire and put some wood and stuff here. I would venture down here quite a bit, actually. And some berry bushes. I always gather berry bushes as I travel, and then I plonk them down next to traders, so you can come have a bite. Let's grab a cranberry. Why not? Playman? What an interesting name. I do not know what you mean. I am sorry it is better left unsaid. Ooh! Mmm. Got plenty of that stuff. You know, I don't know if I want any of this. Yeah. Unless we can... No. Wrong button. Ingredient 4. Okay, so we can make red quartz glass batch out of the quartz glass. And that way we could make it glowy glass. I know. Hey, I don't think you can do it with any of the others, though. Okay, so you can. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want anything from you, dude. What I need is more violet glass. Because I don't think we'll have enough to do our windows today. Alright, kind of a bummer, but here we are. We're going to head back home. I wonder... No, never mind. Okay. Zippy zippy. Okay, so if you didn't hear earlier, the announcement earlier, we're going to have an event on May 4th. That's, of course, you know, May the Force be with you day, you know, Star Wars Day. Quentin from QP Tools is going to be on the server and teach us how to do some expert chiseling. Yes, he says he's an expert. Where am I? Where? I'm lost. I'm lost. There we go. Can't miss the dodo. For those of you who haven't seen it, there he is. Looks like the praying dodo. Okay, I find it more fun to talk with my aunts than my cousins sometimes, and I even I don't know why. You know, I've come to realize that we learn a great deal from our elders, sitting around and listening to stories and things. And I've also learned that, yes, they say the same stories over and over, but don't interrupt them. Don't say, yeah, Grandpa, we've heard that story before. You just let them say it. That you just let them talk, because it's the repetitiveness, I think. I mean, back when that's how things were passed on, were stories. Because writing was only writing and reading, actually, were only instruments of the elite class. And so stories were passed on. And even now, where people don't keep journals, I got to slow down, or I just bang into the building every time I try to do something. It's going to be the stories that they repeated that you remember. And so, yeah, I'm getting old, and I tend to say some of the same stories over and over again. But like I said, I've learned to not stop people when they're saying a story that you've heard before because of that. Plus, it's the same thing. I mean, that's kind of why you read scriptures over and over too. You're not expected to get everything out of it the first time. Let's see. Come on. I gotta slow down. I gotta as slow as possible with the flight. Okay, kitties are getting rowdy now. Hey, Valentine, please chill out. You do not need to kill every other kitty in the house. She's like seriously attitude kitty. No, everybody is not out to get you. They don't even care you exist until you scream and yell at them because they decided to breathe. Alright. Now let's take these 4 out. I don't know. Hopefully I have more of the milky blue, or it was the glowy blue glass. Yeah, I don't know. I still don't know what colors to use here. So we may not be able to do these windows today either. Let's see what I got. That's right, I wasn't going to chisel them. I was going to grab kibbles. Darn it. Okay, look, puffballs. Right. Because I really don't like the red and green here. We were thinking about like a blue and purple, or the dark pink. That's right. No, that was the cross I did at the end here. It was the dark pink glass, correct? And he wasn't selling any of the dark pink either. Luminous dark pink. And I was all like, yeah, look at this. I got all sorts of dark pink glass I can make. And it takes 4 to make 1 block. So that's why my cross looks like this. Kitties. All right. Let's see. This is... See, I made plenty when I made these. Luminous blue quartz. I do believe I have more. Let's go look. Alright. Someone's keeping her from the food dish, so... It sounds like... Alright. I know, I may have to go break that up. They're not fighting or hurting each other. She's just raising a ruckus. Let me go see if I can find my glass, and if they continue, I'll have to take a quick break, figure out what's going on there. Yes, very much apologize for all of that. Yeah, darn it. I thought I had more. I might have more that's not fired. Luminous blue glass batch. That'll only make one more piece. Aha! See? Thought I had some. I got plenty of like, look, and you get the glowy effect when you put it in your hand. It's all the same color, which is really weird. I can hold the luminous pink and I get blue-green glow, but can I go through the window? Okay, so what we want to do is, I think it was a polished. Right. Let's go ahead and do this from the outside. All right. And we want to drop blocks here. Oh, come on. Add a material. Cut that out and put... Oh, shoot. No, we want that one. Ah! There we go. Sweet. Okay. Polished rock. Open her up. Put a piece of glass there. Cut that out and... Ah, no. Glowy blue glass. Sweet. Alright. Ah, that's just like... Look at this green glow. It's really kind of strange. It is cool that it glows, though, I have to say. Alright, and... do that. And... gotta target the block there. There we go. I guess I should put that back wall on, too. Maybe we should include windows as part of the interior work. Okay, come on. I have to hold the chisel to do that. And... boop. All right, well, at least we got that part. Just do you. We're doing one thing at a time. All right. Sometimes I like to batch things. And usually when I do that, I don't struggle like that. Okay, there we go. Good thing I made more. Oh, of course, I still have lots of the glass bits to still smelt, too. These have to go on the inside, right? I did that wrong. Alright. Back to andesite. It looks so cool. Thank you, Czar. Thank you very much. Can't take complete credit for everything. I'm copying the idea off of Blue Nerd. He's a big Minecrafty. And I did that on the wrong side too. Blue Nerd makes a lot of cool Minecraft builds. And so, kind of taking the idea from him. But I will take credit for the palette and for, you know, still making it my own. There we are. Sweet. Okay, and we don't have the colors that we need to finish that. But we can probably take care of these windows here. I joined the Discord twice because Discord won't let me switch between accounts on mobile. Oh, that's fine. I will go take a look after the stream and make sure that you're all approved. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, still fighting that cough. All right. Does it look weird with that window? I think... I don't think that window's supposed to be that big, is it? I guess it is. It's just a taller window. I don't know. Yeah, because that's one up and that's just a taller window. Alright, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just let it be taller. Alright, let's go chisel some spires. Of course, then I'll have to think of something interesting to talk about. Ooh. Question of the day. Did I have a question of the day prepared? I thought of one earlier. So far, all the questions of the day have been basically around food. What am I doing with these? Must have accidentally poked them out of something. Bummer. I don't think I have any place to put those anymore. All right. That's our rocks. You know, I don't know how many more I need. Let's go check that out first. All right. Here's an interesting question of the day. What was your favorite childhood cartoon, if you watched cartoons? Earliest ones I can remember that I absolutely loved was Pink Panther. And I had to be an early bird and get up at 6:30 a.m. Sunday morning. We didn't have things like Cartoon Network or cable or anything when I was growing up. Had to get up at 6:30 a.m. to watch Pink Panther. And then I think Speed Racer came on right after that. So those are the ones that I grew up with. Later on, and this is before Disney would make, you know, cartoons out of stuff like that or merch or anything else. I loved the movie Aristocats, of course, being a cat lover. Born and raised. But no, definitely still a Pink Panther fan. In fact, I've got a dress I need to finish sewing that's got some cool Pink Panther fabric. Yes, I'm in my 50s and I still wear things like Hello Kitty. I grew up with Hello Kitty too. They didn't have a live action cartoon of Hello Kitty back then. Okay, that was 12 and I'm out. So I need at least 12 more. Let's go make 12 more. But I have a Hello Kitty shirt, a brand new one that my daughter and I found some shirts that were really cool. And she found one she liked better. Like, shoot, I'll take the other one. And I get compliments on it when I wear it. So, I don't know. Maybe they just think it's unusual for an old lady to wear Hello Kitty, but yeah, that's okay. Do my own thing. We were over here chiseling. Let's make 12 more. I don't know if I should make 11 or not because... There we go. Sometimes you have to pull those out and redo them before they work. Please chisel a dodo for the church. Chisel a little dodo to be the, like the doorman. Or dodo gargoyles type. Dodo statues for the inside. And if it looks really cool, maybe we'll replace the cross, the, not the window, but the cross in the back. That'd be funny. I gotta make sure that I don't just sit here and chisel this whole pile. I love the Legion of Heroes and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yep, I remember when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles first came out, for sure. Hello Kitty's cool. My childhood best friend loved Hello Kitty. Oh, sweet. That's really cool. And of course I made all of my kids are now Hello Kitty fans as well. That's what they grew up with. I wouldn't let them wear... I think Hello Kitty was the exception. I wouldn't let them wear any logoed clothing or anything. So, yeah, Hello Kitty was the exception to the rule. I can't help myself. That and Pink Panther, you know. If they wanted something special, then they would get stuffed animals. So, let's see. Now that they're older and they know a little bit more about what they're representing, within reason, then yeah, they're allowed to make more of their own clothing decisions, of course. There we go. But yeah, you gotta know, you don't just take anybody's free shirt and start wearing it. You have to know what you're representing, because that's why they give you the free shirts, because it's free advertising. And you have to know what you're representing. Alright. But yeah, very rarely do we have shirts that have... Well, sometimes we'll wear shirts with a saying on them, but no, very rare. They have a few that were gifted to them, but very rare do we wear anything with like big logos on them. Alright. There we go. That said, I still have those Pink Panther dresses to finish sewing. It's gonna be cool. Gonna be cool. We'll see if I get any compliments on those. Alright. Yeah, I tend to wear kind of slightly wild clothing. Well, not slightly. It's slightly wild. Not terribly wild, but all March. I have a March outfit that a couple of different pairs of green pants with clovers on them, you know. And Polka Dot Spot was born on St. Patrick's Day, so the family always gets St. Patrick's Day outfits or shirts and stuff. And I had one with some clover on it, and I had my clover pants and a gray shrug, a heather gray shrug that I wore over it. And got a lot of compliments on that too. But that Hello Kitty shirt, man, I've gotten more compliments on that thing. Let's see. Okay, so now we have Spirage. That is looking really nice. Look at that. Look at that. Can't even tell that back wall's not on. Guess we should do something about that. I've only got about 15 minutes left. I've got work to do. I am still awake, but I have got work to do, and I don't want to have to do it all tomorrow. So normally after my stream, I would just kind of relax and plan for my next day and go to bed. But I'm looking at a big kitchen I'm trying to tackle. So let's see. We've got the windows here. And these windows, they're a little bigger. Is it the back is a slightly different than the front? All right. You know what? Let's take a break from this part. Let's do the floor on the inside. Should we sneak in the window? Okay, sorry, just a minute. Alright, sorry. Okay. I still have like 7. Yeah, I still have 7 cats up here, and of course kids, so every once in a while an emergency arises. We need to clear out our inventory of all this garbage. What have we got in here? What have we got? Oh, we have some violet glass. We could probably finish out a few windows too. And I don't think we'll need the blue quartz either. Ah, there we go. Planks. We're gonna probably need a bunch more planks here. Let's finish off the floor. Finish off our turnips. I am looking forward to some porridge once we finish all of this stuff. Alright. Yeah. In this way. Should I fill that wall in? Oh, we'll just have little alcoves. Why not? Yeah, let's fill that in there. And then we'll put that back wall on, I think. And then figure out where we want to cut out the windows. Hopefully we can get that done in 10 minutes. If not, then we can officially say that we'll finish the outside of the chapel on Saturday's live stream. Come on. I'm not going to get a chance to eat that porridge tonight. I probably should go grab some and put it in my inventory though, because that will keep it fresh and we'll have it in a couple of nights. I came in to get walnut planks. Yes, sirree Bob. Boop. There we go. We sneak in the window. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I would have to duck to get in some of these. I won't be able to sneak in the windows much longer. Put glass in them. Go smack. Like a bird smacking on a window. Ow. A friend of mine said that she's got a cardinal. A male cardinal, so a bright red one. Every morning he comes in, and this was a couple of months ago. Actually, that was last month. And smacks against her window every morning. And I said, is he running into it? Like, does he doesn't know it's there? Flying straight in like he's trying to go through. She says, no, he attacks the window. I said, he thinks, because it's mating season, that he thinks it's another boy cardinal and he's showing him who's boss. And so he basically regularly beats up her window. At least he did last month, so it was kind of funny. Birds. Polka Dot Spot was reading a meme earlier, and she said it says horses are, and I did not realize this about horses, but she said this meme said horses are homicidal and suicidal. I was like, and we both said at the same time, boy, that describes the quail. I did not realize horses were like that. Any of you all have horses? It's not an animal I am very familiar with. Obviously, I know what I look like. I have ridden one once. Definitely would want to take the kids. Oh, that's right. I got to write that down. I want to take the kids to do a horseback riding. That'd be fun. Got to do that at least once. It's a good skill to have, too. To know how to ride a horse. Friends of mine down the street have horses. I'm sure they would be willing to give us some good rates on some lessons. All right. I have a friend with horses. I used to ride a lot. That's cool. All right, so I think what we're gonna do here. No. We're gonna do that. That didn't turn out right either. Come on. Come on. We can do it. Just doesn't want to. Have to fix that. Wait a minute. This whole floor is backwards. Oh no. Look what I did. The word idiot comes to mind. I don't like to give myself negative self-talk, but come on, peeps. This is... I got some fixing to do. All right. Oh, we need to fix the windows too. See, I've got these where they're recessed now. So, yeah, that'll be a project. Probably the first project we do. Let's at least get this floor fixed. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I did that. But it looks like I did more this way than the other way. So that's what we're going to do. Did I not bring enough planks? No, I didn't. Does the word idiot come to mind again? It does. All right. That's all right. It's late. I got a lot of other things on my mind. This is why we're just sitting around building. I'm not out adventuring, and I did the adventure part, at least some of it. There we go. Now we raided the Resonance Archive. It was the last kind of adventure we did on this server anyway. That was fun. It was a lot of fun. I don't think I published... I don't remember if I I think I live streamed it. I might not have. If I don't have that republished, I have to find it. That was a good time. That was a good time. And then at the surface of this big underground dungeon that we all went to, I think I was the first one to go back up to grab food and drop off some loot and stuff. Wasn't a lot of loot to be had in there, but there's some. And at the surface, right at the beginning of the Resonance Archive, there's a big stairwell going down. You go down into it. Some lambs and sheep had spawned up there. I don't know why. I guess they all spawned in because we were there. And literally, it was like an avalanche of sacrificial sheep and lambs that just kept falling down this huge stairwell. There was this big mound of dead animals at the bottom, and I harvested like a stack and a half of meat. It was like barbecue when we get back. It was pretty funny. I have to find it and make a clip of it at the very least. Oh, that was a good time. But no, I don't have a lot of brain power when it comes to doing stuff right now, just because of real life being so hectic. So we came in to get some more planks. Let's get that floor finished. We better, just in case. Hey, Punk! How's it going? Poet, I didn't say anything. Cut Paper says, I think the fact that you brought the Forlorn Hope set to the dungeon was amazing. I was not expecting that. Well, you know, if you're gonna go, you go big, right? I used the gold for the Forlorn Hope before I made the Angel Belt. I can't go in there. I told you I was gonna smack my face into the window. Punk, so nice to see you, dude. Seriously, man. Really glad you're back. I bet you're glad to be back. Sure you didn't summon all the animals in the game on top of you again? Okay, so that is not entirely my fault, because Vintage Story, between versions, changed the commands the entity commands. So Poet and I were playing a world. I was testing out Nicholas, actually. I was testing out Nicholas's Better Ruins mod and a couple of other things, like the survival mod. I was testing out some mods. And so we just loaded a world and we're playing, and ended up, it was lagging a bit because there were a ton of, I don't know, it was something innocuous like rabbits or something. It was way too many, right? So I did the command to basically, it was like a kill, it was supposed to be a kill entity command. Instead, what I ended up doing, well, we didn't know what happened at first. There was just this big loud roar. It's like all of a sudden the game like exploded. We couldn't see what was happening, and there was this big roar, and no lie, I had accidentally summoned every single mob in the world right on top of us. Like I said, it took us a little while to figure out what was happening, but all of the bears and the wolves started fighting. And no, I take that back. The bears were killing the bunnies, and the wolves were killing the sheep. And I don't remember. I think the chickens were smart enough to get the heck out of Dodge. And then the wolves and the bears turned on each other. It was just like a big massacre. And well, now obviously at this point, I'm like, well, of course we instantly died. Poe was like, what am I? I'm just looking at my corpse. I take that back. I didn't die because I was up in the sky, I think. But I don't know if we couldn't figure out what happened. But once we did, I mean, I film everything. I always have the camera running, and I cannot believe that I did not have the camera running. It was just so freaking hilarious. And so then after most of the mass carnage was over, I was like, yeah, let's, now of course all of the mobs are right on top of our little place that we were playing at. So I went over the top of a small lake, and by then the only thing that were left were all the bears, right? The bears killed the wolves. The wolves and the bears had killed basically all the other mobs except like a chicken and a rabbit or two that was smart enough to run off. So the land is just covered with corpses. So anybody that was left, I was like, okay, well, now we can't play like this either, because now all we have is just like this 25 bears. So I went over a lake, and I just used the same command, hey, because now I know it works, and summoned everything there. So that was an interesting noise too. All of the bears. And I summoned them all over the lake, and they all went sploosh. And then I managed to like drown most of the bears in the lake. So, it was a good time. I still can't believe I missed filming that. Just woke up to a live stream. Yay! Yeah, Punk. I'm sorry. I'm going to be actually leaving here in a few minutes. Bummer. Did notice your present to Candy. It's I think you got it in there right after she left for a vacation. She popped it and said hi. But she's didn't get a chance to use the food up, so it looks like it's going to be rotted by the time she's definitely going to be gone and not back before it's good. So sorry about that, but man, I appreciate you helping feed everybody, that's for sure. I got more planks. So anyway, I thought I would just come down. I probably want a slab there, so I don't think I need to remove those blocks either. Yeah. Okay. And then we're all gonna laugh at my floor. Do I have slabs? I do. All right. I think I got this one filled in properly. Yes. We're covering these up. I didn't need to fix that. And yeah, so I did it this direction over here and this direction over here, and I did not notice until the twain met. So, all good. I'm gonna go jump on soon now that I can. Cool. Very cool. Maybe Saturday night, if you get on before I am off, because I'll probably play another hour, so an hour later than this Saturday. It depends, probably. Maybe I can go take a tour of your place there. That would be cool. Because I know you've been on for a day or two, so it'd be cool to see what you're working on. Oh my goodness, we have a big pit. We're not going to put, well, I don't know, we might put a mausoleum down underneath here because we have the dungeon already pre-built that'll go under where the possible potential castle will go. Come on. Suck it up. There we go. Got everything? Alright. We sneak in the window again. Whee! Yeah, this is sad. And so we're going to go a couple minutes over just so we can fix this. Because that's not good news. Oh no, my axe is about to die. Hey, Punk, if you're still listening, I'm... cats. I'm still using the tools you gave me. Just, still using the tools you gave me. But it looks like I'm about to bust one finally. I think I made a new axe. Andy gave me a couple bits of steel to make another axe, but everything else is all the stuff you gave me. So definitely appreciate it. Yeah, Punk is great. He always keeps me stocked in tools because he's like the steel dude. He gets to steal like, 12 hours of the server's open. No, I'm kidding, but it's pretty close. He's very, very good at the game. All right. But he's got a lovely little place, and it's been sad since he's been gone, so we're really happy he's back. And not just because my tools are about to break. So if you need anything, Punk, let me know. I have a few things, chemicals mainly. Lots and lots of chemicals from panning and collecting them from vendors and stuff, so. Is it night for you now? Yeah. Yeah, it's 11 p.m. here. A lot of the times I'll stream till midnight, but tonight I'm just a little bit late. I said I was going to get off at 11 tonight, but I want to finish this floor that I messed up. Got too much going on. I don't want to get some things done so I don't have to do it all tomorrow and stuff and things. So we may, like I said before, I may stream a little bit in the Discord tomorrow night, play a little bit of Minecraft, working on a Japanese village on the LDS Gamer server. So a little chit chat in Discord. I said nothing formal, just chilling. But yeah, Saturday I'm going to see if I can go ahead and stream the full 3 hours. I may not start until 9, but I'll go from 9 to 12. So that's Eastern time. And it is 11 o'clock here now. Let's see. There we are, and there's part of it. Ugh, okay, maybe we won't do it all. It's going to take a long time. All right, so that may be something else that we have to work on when we get back in. Because I feel like a really big dummy. And, yeah, people will walk in here and go, oh, look, she messed up. Maybe we should... okay. Now my laugh is hoarse too. Then maybe we should try to fix it. I have no idea. I'm conflicted. I have problems. Clearly. Clearly have issues. The great bear side of 2023, the memory will haunt me for years. Yes, poet. It's big. What was that? And so, yeah, all the survivors, the bear survivors, got summoned and dumped into the lake. That was rather frightening, but just rewards, man. A little bit of bear revenge. A little bit of bear revenge. My place is still a starter base, such a mess. That's punk. Yeah, it's not really that messy. I love Steel. It's shiny. Miss you guys. You're so much fun. Oh, it's 1 p.m. Yeah, okay. So, I usually start streaming between 10 and 11 a.m. your time. And then it'll go till 1 or 2 p.m. your time. So, yeah, and it's like 2 or 3 a.m. where Andy is. Let's see. I don't know. Let's go a little longer. We'll make it for another 5 minutes, maybe. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't know. Do I have any gravity? I don't think those things are gravity based. If I have anything fall through the floor, then I might just give up. Yeah, I need to put blocks down here too, really. Oh, good night, Czar. Thank you for stopping by and keeping me company. Fantastic. Czar over there on Twitch. And I will get him. I'll get your accounts approved on the Discord channel for sure. Can't miss out on the chicks and skirts. Oh, wow, hey, that one was okay. I'll have to take out the one that was okay. It looks like I might have to give up when my axe gives up the ghost. I guess that'll be the answer. Can't leave the blocks down too long. I don't want them to disappear. I don't have a lot of like random entity clearing on the server, which is good, but still not good to have all these guys hanging around. All right. So, Punk, hopefully you can come to the events that we're having with Quentin and Nicholas. That'll be fun. Quentin on May 4th. We'll be doing a Star Wars thing, of course, because it's May 4th. Concentrating on the QP Tools mod that he's made. And he's going to show us some tips and tricks on using his mod to chisel fancy dancy things. I can always use that. I mean, Punk here is an amazing chiseler, as is Andy and Gran and, you know, I don't know, Sid. No one. They're all just incredible. We have such a big talent on this server. I can copy all right. I've chiseled a couple little things. I had my little kitchen in there, and I did a little lighthouse on the Aura Fury Ancient Paths server. So, in fact, I think that's the feature on my YouTube channel. If you go to my About page, it'll play that. It shows my lighthouse. I think it was a feature of everybody's little chiseling contest. And I got... I placed in the chiseling contest. I was quite happy. In fact, I don't remember what place I took, but I know I represented very well. I mean, I can do a little bit of it, but you know, these guys are so creative. I said I kind of have to go off on an idea. But it's amazing what these guys create. So, man, you need to go look at some tours of Rusty Gear Season 2. I loved Punk's place because it was all white and purple. And, of course, I love purple. And it looked amazing. And he's always... In fact, he's already done a nice floor here. his floors that he does are incredible. Alright. Gonna run out of axe soon. Yeah, we'll have to go underneath these. Guess we're about to find out if it's gonna drop on my head, but okay. Nope. Not a gravity thing. And I know my bell won't. I'm gonna have to tear that thing apart, throw it out. Because Sid chiseled me that nice bell up there. Yeah. And it looks more like a church bell than a Liberty Bell, so that's good. Alright. So, projects. I'm not going to be able to get to anything this week, but clearly I need to get Discord programmed so I can link all of these fantastic guys in the chat. Link their channels. Yeah, that seller. That's right. That seller is just amazing. Excuse me. Alright, how are we doing here? Have to go from underneath. Well, that axe just is hanging on for dear life. And normally I would take a break every hour, but we're racing against the clock right now because I wanted to get this done. Wanted to get the floor done before I quit, and I didn't expect to have half of it messed up. And I think I was very conscientious when I placed the floor here and wanting it that way. So, and here I placed it all a different direction, and I missed one. I think it's going to end up staying this way. I don't know if I want to change it again. There we go. I wonder if I could use my chisel to turn them. That's an idea. Alright, well, if we run out of axe power, we'll see about that. Yeah, gonna make sure that I'm not cutting the wrong ones. Alright, how far can we go? Oh, we missed some here. Alright, let's just cut this all out. Oh, see, I knew something was... Fail. Alright. Grab you. Okay. See, I have a mod on Minecraft that has radar on it that tells me where stuff is on the ground. I'm missing that. I am missing that. That's funny because I'm usually here on Vintage Story on the server and missing, and not missing stuff because we have some nice mods here, some very good quality of life mods. But it's usually the opposite. I'm missing the Rusty Gears server because of the mods. What is that? Okay. A little spot of something. Didn't really mean for me to watch the grass grow, but that was kind of interesting. Let's see how much more of a speck we can get rid of. Yeah, this axe is going to be good. Yep, I'm getting even more creative with my stream of consciousness because it's starting to shut down too. I got to at least clean my kitchen tonight. Still a bit of a mess from yesterday. Quail processing day. Got my little quail snack packs I made. Very, very cool. Little hot sauce flavor and barbecue flavored, and next time I'll make some bacon flavored. Be cool. I don't know what else to do. I guess I could do an Italian flavored, because I like me some Italian dressing marinated chicken. I bet that would be good too. Alright. Can't really think of anything else. Alright. But I know people love bacon with their quail, so I'll have to make some bacon flavor. Did I actually manage to get all of that up? Except for the entrance right there? Can I? Oh, this is gonna be hard. Can I reach under? I did. Got it. Cellar was fun, and now I don't need one at my base. Yeah, exactly. I have a little micro pantry. I have to squeeze in there, and that's all I keep. All right. That's right. We have to remember to go get that porridge. We're gonna put some in our inventory before it spoils. Okay, we're running out of headspace here. Yeah, that watcher is nice. Have you noticed we haven't had any baddies spawn? No baddies today. I do have some more planks. There we go. I didn't think I was going to run out. Oh. More on the ground, too. There we are. Now even the music is slowing down. That Pyrrh's tired. Let's see. Now, man, I'm drooling thinking about that barbecue sauce quail that I canned. It was delicious. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I even drank all of the broth. It was so yummy. All right. Do we want to leave the entrance like that, or should we make it all matchy? Well, that's better anyway. And except for the windows now, we'll have some windows here. And of course the little piece, because that'll be a window too. This is going to be a really neat, we're going to put like strip windows all up and down. It's going to look really cool. But look at that. It's actually a building. We have a roof. Amazing. All right, let's go get food. Put some of the porridge in our inventory if it's not spoiled. If it's spoiled, then we won't be able to, but I think it had a few days left. Yeah, look at this amazing cellar that Punk built. It's beautiful. And I gotta take my angel belt off. Okay, so where was the porridge? 6%. Excuse me. Pasta made with onion juice, noodles, and chopped onions. 5.7 days. We'll have to... No, that's not it. Four times. All right. Let me see if I can get the right stuff here. Okay. Onion juice, noodles, and chopped onions, 1.5 days, 4.3 days, and we will munch the spoiled stuff while we're standing here for sure. Where is my bowl? Really interesting stuff here. Gosh, it's still really filling. 1.7 days. But that's only got like one serving in it. 15 days. There was one over here. Oh, come on. Porridge. There we are. I'm out of inventory. Oh, these bottles aren't ours either. We better put these away. Candy, I'm going to drop them off here. I think she'll see them. Okay. Shh. shoot, it's 3% spoiled now. Darn it. All right. What's okay, we'll take this one. Nope, wasn't that one. That's the same one. Not that one. Huh, come on. There we go. All right. So we have 10 hours, 4.3 days, 1.5 days. So that should preserve it since it'll be on in our inventory. Because we have a mod on the server, and it's really helpful when you have a server that is basically running 24/7, that you have ways of preserving some food so it does not spoil in your inventory while you're offline. Very helpful. All right. I'm up here. Look at some of our finished roof. Fantastic. Punk says, looks way cool. You are the most amazing builder. Yeah, I'm a good... I follow instructions all right. And I can extrapolate a little bit. But no, I can't take credit. I just, like I said, I follow instructions well. So if it's a plug and play kind of thing, I can do it. But no, I appreciate it. I appreciate the the confidence. Whether it's well placed or not, I don't know. Now I want bacon. Yeah, well, yeah. Has everyone got an angel belt already? I don't know. I don't think so. It takes quite a bit of gold, but no, I don't think so. I think a lot of us do, though. So it's just kind of that thing where we've got all the stuff extra now. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. A lot of you, man, Czar and Cut Paper and Punk Hole and Titanium and Candy popped in. Crafty Candy popped in for a second, and I know I'm missing some people. Darn it. Andy Days is here for a second, and yeah, so it's been great. Here I am floating in the middle of the sky, and we got our roof on, so that's amazing. And thank you again to Sid for the gargoyles and finishing that bell for me. That's amazing, and such a big help with him dropping off supplies. It has really helped. And of course, Punk, I'm still using the tools you made me, so that's always really helpful. Thank you again for watching. We'll be back. Like I said, make sure you join the Discord, exclamation Discord. Go the home of Chicks and Skirts, and we'll probably do some chatting together and streaming in Discord informally tomorrow night. And then we'll be back on Vintage Story Saturday night and work on some more windows and maybe the interior of the chapel. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. In the meantime, play hard, die often, and leave a good-looking corpse.